Hi, my name is Vikky, and today I'll be watching Attack on Titan Season 1, Episode 9. But before I begin, I must thank you because this channel hit 100 subscribers, at least at the point that I'm filming this, because this morning it was around 101, then it got back to 99, now it's again 100, so I don't know what's happening, but still, thank you for that. At least at one point this channel was at 100 subscribers, and maybe it's still now, I'm not sure. It's crazy to think that some people are actually subscribing to me, that they like my videos so much, and I'm just grateful for that. I'm really. I never expected anything. I never knew that what would happen from this channel. Like, I tried and I wanted to see what this new experience will bring to me, and it's been amazing so far. Anyways, thank you again, because you've been amazing. I had like little expectations before I started this thing. I had somewhat decent hopes for what could happen, and the result is that it actually exceeded my own hopes. Like, seriously, I never expected something like that. It's been crazy, and you're showing me so much love, and I'm really sorry that I have not yet sticked to my promise that I upload daily. One commenter wrote a comment that I should, and he said something like, please upload every day, and I'm really trying. I'm doing my best to do that, but the truth is I will always put quality over quantity. Like, I don't want to cut down discussions, I don't want to lower the quality of the editing. I'll try to make the best videos possible, and that's why sometimes it might happen, because I will not have time, or I'll have any technical difficulties, and I'm still basically learning. Like, the first video took me around 2 weeks to fully edit. It's crazy to know the amount of information that I newly learned. It's been a giant leap for me in this types of in editing and everything. So yeah, I'll try my best to upload daily. If there will probably come days when I won't be able. I'll let you know on my Twitter account if I won't be able to upload that day. And like, even me personally, I would really love to be able to watch this show instantly and then just put everything on, like, especially because, as I said, I'm a person who watches shows in a really fast pace. Like I said, I think I finished JoJo's Bizarre Adventure in 2 weeks, and it has around 150 episodes, and I'm here basically at episode 9, and it will almost be now 2 weeks. So the difference for me is enormous. Especially it's hard because you all are saying how amazing the second and third season are, and I'm super curious to see those two, but as I said, I don't want to lower the quality of these videos, because, as I said, you cannot remake them. These are like just one time I have feelings like that, and I don't want to rush them now, so I won't regret that one day. So, but I'll do my best to upload daily, don't worry about that. Anyways, this introduction has been like now probably long again. So I won't drag now about anything more. Oh, I just wanted to add that I put a mirror up there, so if you see me looking up there, it's because I'm checking if the camera is recording, so I hope this doesn't bother you. But I had to do that, especially because what happened to me in my previous video. So in this episode, I'm really looking forward to see more answers, to see basically what happened to Eren. Is that actually Eren? I have a slight fear, like I thought it's impossible, but now I do fear a little bit that this maybe is not the real Eren, or maybe he'll be now different, or who knows, like, we have to see. Let's just get into it. The whereabouts of his left arm. Okay, Aaron's arm. That's what I was talking about. I was questioning, where are they? These guys, yeah. Neat freak. What? Okay. Wow. Oh shit. Why is he taking his time eating him? Okay. But this guy's dead now, isn't he? Man, she really is enthusiastic. Okay. This is good. Yes. And they do. Okay. Wow, this is he's like what, the male version of Mikasa in terms of fighting. Yeah. Levi. Is that Jotaro? Someone said in the comments that there are multiple JoJo voice actors. Oh. Oh shit, this must be horrible. Oh no, someone's alive. So that's why Armin survived, but I thought the Beard of the Titan will change. Oh. Still asking myself, is this like literally him? Is this like a wild version of him? What? Oh shit, I thought something's wrong with him. Or not. What? What the hell? Because he said that. And this guy, this bastard who betrayed them, he basically saved them. Like, oh, actually, they're stupid, right?
守秘義務が課せられた。言えない守秘義務。なんだそれ。もっとも隠し通せるような話じゃねえ。すぐにここが人類と巨人の最前線であり、崖っぷちなのだからな。どうした？とともに5年前に逃げ延びた子供たちが3人。訓練兵をしている。
3 kids. Alright, yeah, of course they will.
彼らも全員強い子たちだ。それぞれが生き抜く術を持っている。一人は高い戦闘技術、一人は強靭な精神力、そしてもう一人はとても賢い頭を持っている。無事だ。必ず生きている。今貴様らがやっている行為は反逆行為だ。貴様らの命の所有を問わせてもらう。下手にごまかそうとしたり、そこから動こうとした場合は
Like, how do they actually know that it was him? What the hell? What? How can you come to that conclusion? What if he was just eaten and then came out? Oh, they pissed her off.
必要に迫られればいつでも披露します。私の特技を体験したい方がいれば、どうぞ一番先に。護衛につきました。彼女の働きは波の兵士100と10日です。
Interesting.
しないば人類にとっての大損害です。この誰が相手であろうと、エレンが殺されるのは阻止する。これ以外に理由は必要ない。話し合うんだよ。何も状況がわからないから。恐怖だけが伝染しているんだ。人間に殺される。そんなバカなことが。そもそもなんだって。巨人の体内から俺が出てきた。
Can't remember.
言ってんだ。どうならこの服のない部分は腕が生えたってことだぞ。それはまるで巨人じゃねえか。そんなバカな。貴様の正体は何だ。
仕方ないことだ。誰も自分が悪魔じゃない。
Yeah, I thought that this is.
証明できないのだから。
The key.
エレン、この鍵をずっと肌身離さず持っている。
Maybe more of these.
見るたびに思い出せ。
How could you say potions to make you a titan? Interesting, man. What will happen? He can master this? So he can change all the time? Whoa, yes. Oh, yeah. Now you'll be shocked, bastards. Oh. It's over? That literally felt like 5 minutes. thing is getting pretty interesting. So basically now we had a confirmation that somewhat how this basically works. Like he can do it all the time. He just has to bit himself in his thumb or finger or whatever he done there. Wow. This is interesting. It's interesting to me, but I don't know what I think about it. I hope there are some like setbacks, like limitations. Like if he can do that all the time and basically then regrow his body parts, and then the only like thing that go and that he can, and then basically that if he can control himself while he's in his Titan form, then he's basically invincible. Like what can you basically do to him? Like he will then save the world, I guess. This changes the whole power structure of this world. I think there will be limitations, but maybe he cannot control himself. He relies on his instincts when he's a Titan. Loss of memory could be one of those. Because basically he's not just then stronger than basically even Mikasa and everyone else. He's a much safer option. He has size, regeneration, like everything. Like he can do everything. There will probably be some limitations to this power, but probably the biggest limitations will be the community. So basically, yeah, Eren is a Hulk. Like he is the Hulk of this show. I never thought that it is basically Eren, but Eren is. And they will have a hard time accepting him. That's basically what has happened here. And this is now getting worse and worse because he basically changed there and they're now in shock. So probably the only thing that will stand in his way to kill all the Titans will now be basically humans, which is quite ironic. And I'm really interested into what is in that basement, which his father is telling him about. That's begs the question, what could his father have? I see two things. One, another injection or something like that which could potentially help him fully master being a Titan, or multiple injections like these which would make multiple people Titans. This could be a great weapon, or it could go against him. But this... Oh, when he bit himself, a yellow lightning appeared. So that means that the Colossal Titan is a human. That's why when he disappeared, he's intelligent, he could disappear, yellow lightning, he was skinless, Eren is now skinless. Wow, so a human betrayed them. A person actually is worried. Why would he do that? Why would someone want to do that? It makes such more sense than basically a bastard. A human is actually doing all of this stuff. But does that mean that Eren... Now here's also that question. Has Eren also multiple forms? Can Eren also grow to that size? But who is that guy? And that's why Dr. Yeager is hiding this stuff, because maybe he was a friend of Dr. Yeager and betrayed him. I think I'm right on that. Like, it's much more interesting to know that basically the Colossal Titan is a human. It's gotta be a human, right? In reality. And I'm really interested if we have already met him. Like, they might pull something mind-blowing out, and I don't see any potential candidates. Like, I don't know. Like, the only humans that I can now think of that were mentioned or seen for a larger period of time is this captain who now wanted to execute Eren. He gets on my nerve. He could be, I mean... Now that I think about it, that guy who was with Pixies, Bartok. Now that I remember, Pixies was never seen again. That's interesting. Could Pixies be that one? I don't know. We have not seen a lot of wicked people for a larger period of time. mostly we're with our core group of characters. Even if we already have met the Colossal Titan, then he is someone who got a bit more screen time, so I mean, yeah, maybe it is one of them. My second question is, if that of course is true, then is the Armored Titan also a person? Or is just basically if you have this ability, you can shapeshift like into what you actually need, and the more you're taller you are, the less skin you have, like there's some, maybe it's something like that. But I still can't leave this thought that basically a human destroyed while it was Maria the first one. Like for what? What could potentially a human want or could gain from a genocide? Like basically what? Seriously. Now that I think about it, I do have a bad feeling about this guy. I don't know his name, but he had like a bit squeaky voice with a beard who wanted to execute Eren. If you think about it, if he actually is the Colossal Titan, now that means that he knows how this stuff works, and that means that he knows that Eren is innocent in reality, but he still wants to kill him. Why? Because he's his enemy. That would be interesting. Like he's not a good person. Like he left those people to die, that gas group. I don't like him, and I could see that happening. Like, and he seems like the right age that he could, and that general or what he was, instructor in the 3rd episode said, your son became a soldier, so that means that Dr. Jäger is well known, could be well known within the army, so it could make sense. It could make sense that they were friends with Dr. Jäger. He betrayed Dr. Jäger, took these injected him into himself, and now is actually a traitor and tries to destroy humanity. And because he's basically working as a soldier also, he knows everything that they're planning. But the more I think about it, the more it makes sense. Like, is it a coincidence that those super extreme elite soldiers went this morning out? What if he had something to do with it? Like, what if he said to them, okay, go now? Yeah, it had to do, like, he must... This is crazy, man. Like, of course, a human knew that they went. That's why he changed at that moment. But it would really make sense that him, because he's a captain, he knows a lot more. Wow, I'm going to keep an eye on him. Like, he's now my #1 option for being the Colossal Titan. It makes sense. Age, his position, personality-wise, like he seems like a weaker person, but he's just evil and playing. I'll now go through the whole story. We began with the explanation, where did those elite soldiers go? I knew they were in town and they went into a mission. We met some new characters there. We met the basically male version of Mikasa. He was Corporal something, so I think his name was Levi or Levi, something like that. We had I can't remember her name. Did they mention her name? She looks like an older version of Sasha, I think. She also somewhat acts like that, just a bit more under control. Like she seems enthusiastic, but about, like, she's like, oh, I hope I see an abnormal Titan, like what the hell. But she was good, she killed the Titan. They were fighting there. I think nothing like significant happened. It was just sad to see that even though they're elite, some of them die. Then that blonde dude appeared, and he had Jotaro's voice actor. So yeah, it looks like, I think they said, like, it seems like this guy, Levi, is extremely strong. Like, he was killing them for fun, throwing blades into Titan's eyes and then just standing on him, like he seems confident. but he somewhat was disgusted about it. Like I agreed with him and he said, "You look stupid, those titans," or something in lines between that. And he was disgusted when he had, I think, a titan's blood on him. But he seemed to care. Like when he was talking to that guy, he said, "I will continue and take your will on." And that guy who died, actually, he said something like, "You're our hope." So he seemed like really strong. Like it seems like this world has a big disparity in power. Like you have some characters like Mikasa and this guy who are like above everyone else. Even at the end they said Mikasa is worth 100 soldiers. And I don't think we've seen anyone like in between. Like we have seen some people kill some titans like in that gas station, but like doing that outside where it's probably the hardest. I think we've seen like only this red-haired woman, this Corporal Levi, and Mikasa. I think that's it. I haven't seen anyone else kill them outside, so it seems like a big gap between power between most of these soldiers. Like you have the elites and then the ordinary one, at least for now. So, and those are their like only hope. That's why at the end they didn't want to kill Mikasa. But there wasn't any like, I think, significant plot point in this scene. We've seen Eren's like story, like when he was being inside the stomach of the Titan. It was a moment of horror seeing those people being eaten alive. He like struggled there, he didn't want to give up. He was still conscious, and then he transformed, and that's basically why Armin survived, because he transformed at that point. And killed also a smaller Titan who came there. Maybe he was guarding Armin for an amount of time, who knows. Then we cut to that, like, what is that? It seemed like a court, like they were judging him. Those soldiers, execution place, I don't know what is that. Where Eren was still unconscious and talking out, kill them all. And he couldn't remember what happened. Mikasa was really prepared to like fight there. She won't leave him to die now. Armin wanted to use he said that they should use a smart way to convince them. And even then, when Eren like said that he is a human, that guy who is now super suspicious to me decided that they will execute them because it's better now than later on. And like I said, he's so suspicious. Like, how could they just assume that he was the Titan? Yeah, he came out of it, but they barely know anything about the Titans. So how can you assume that shapeshifters, so how would you call them, exist? He made a pretty quick assumption, this guy. It's super strange that they had like that they could make quick assumptions like that. There was a big moment where we've seen that Jean and Eren and all of the others are not allowed to speak about what happened. Hannes was featured a bit. He was talking about how he basically told their base traits, like, and I agree, like, she's extremely talented in fighting. Armin is smart and he has that will, that determination of his. And at the time when they tried to execute them, Eren remembered the key and everything, and his father said, you'll be able to master this. And Eren didn't know how to change. He bit his finger. So it seems like that's the thing, how you can change. He did change. And I addressed a lot of this like in my post-reaction thoughts. So I'm really looking forward to see like what like maybe one thing that maybe could be going on, like a lot of energy is required to go into that full Titan state. Like he was basically now only like half of his body was in Titan form. They might now hunt him down, like they will try to force maybe some people to attack Eren. This could be a real thing going on, like, and it's so ironic if you think about it. Eren being hating Titans and now being a Titan himself. And imagine that the humans would kill him because he's a Titan. Like, that would be so weird. Like, for him, it's ironic. It is. It is. So yeah. So now my predictions for the next episode. I totally think that they'll probably have to run. I think that they'll try to attack Iron, hunt him down. Like, especially because he now changed. Like, I don't see a possibility where they just accept him. Like, I hope that doesn't happen, but it could, like, that he goes like into extreme anger mode and starts to kill humans. That would be then a problem, like, also for him, like, mentally. And yeah, definitely something like that will happen. Or maybe we'll have an unexpected side story. Maybe some characters from those elite guards who got a pretty decent screen time in this episode will be featured, who knows. Yeah, now to grade this episode. Again, I did pretty much enjoy this. As I did, it went extremely fast and it's really hard to describe what does that exactly mean. Like, does that mean that they haven't done anything in this episode, or that it was extremely interesting? Like, at the beginning, it was interesting to show some other characters, but I don't know how long that was, but it didn't have any significant meaning in the grander scale, at least for now. Like, yeah, basically looking at it, nothing really groundbreaking happened, but I still think we learned a lot. This episode somewhere similar to, I think it was the 7th. Like, I gave 9 to the 8th episode because it had that extremely emotional moment at the end. 8.7. I think that's a fair grade for this. Like I said, nothing really that spectacular happened, but it was intriguing. I was always intrigued, like, those two characters, Levi and the red-haired woman, were interesting. We learned so much more about this Titan abilities. Somewhere around there. If you have enjoyed this video, consider subscribing. Feedback as always is appreciated. I can't wait to watch the next episode, and I hope you're having a fantastic day. See you soon.